Hey, I'm out here with Shaun White from Professional Garage Concepts, and we're going to be talking about overhead garage doors. We all have them, but do we realize how much maintenance needs to be done to keep these doors working right? And Shaun, we're dealing with a wooden door here, which probably weighs a little bit more than a metal door.
These are the beast, yeah. These doors, this one here is probably going to say, without putting a scale, probably about 500 pounds.
Quite heavy. Compared that to a metal door?
165, 225, right in that ballpark.
Okay, now I've seen this door go up, and just for purposes here, it creaks like you're going into a haunted mansion or something. So what are we going to have to do to this beast to get it fixed?
Let's get in there and look at it, but I can already tell it's definitely going to need lube. I can guarantee the springs are going to need to be adjusted. Track's probably going to need to be adjusted as well. So get in there and get to looking at it to see what needs to be done.
All right, enough talk. Let's get to work. All right, Shaun, we're inside. Where do you start?
Normally I'd go ahead and put the door down and disconnect it.
Okay.
So what I'll do is put it down, and then you can disconnect it from the motor. And then once it's in manual mode, you can operate it by hand. It has 3 balancing points. One is on the ground, you want it to sit. You don't want it popping up. The second one is you want it halfway, it should sit. Not sitting. Your door should sit up with your header like this.
With it not sitting, now we're getting into those dreaded springs on the top that I always tell people, don't mess with it.
Especially these are way bigger than the standard springs.
Well, and these are also the ones that if you don't know what you're doing, they can get away from you and take your finger off before you knew it happened.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're getting into adjusting the springs now, and this is not a do-it-yourself project. Did you just see how tight that was? If you don't have that fixed just the way it needs to be, that's when it'll start spinning on you, and that's when you're gonna have major problems. Leave this to the professionals. What kind of lubrication do you use on an overhead door like this?
This is a petroleum based.
Okay.
So right inside the rollers, you're basically going there and flush all the good grease that I put in there. So this stuff here is pretty good. It'll actually last a couple of years.
Okay.
So. Well, let's hook it up to the motor, see how it sounds.
All right, let's back up.
He's got the magic button. The best way I can describe it is almost like the garage door opener has a memory. It's been running like this for, I think this house is about 3 years old.
Correct.
It's been running like that this whole time. I just did a complete makeover on it. So it's like, what'd you just do? Why is it acting like this? So what we're gonna do is jump up there and adjust the sensitivity settings on the opener, and that'll fix that problem. When we just, remember I was telling you about the opener's been running that way forever.
Right.
So with this particular unit, you have to reset the limits, and then it'll automatically reset the sensitivity settings inside the motor for it.
And by limits, you mean how far down it goes and how high up it goes.
Exactly. So.
All right.
What do you think?
That's the way it's supposed to be. And this is exactly why I tell you, don't do this yourself. It's too easy to have somebody come out who knows what they're doing. Professional Garage Concepts, they came out and took care of us on this one, and hey, they can help you out as well.